thanks for tuning in on my channel Dutch Game Hunter and welcome back to a brand new episode. Is it possible to game hunt in the Netherlands? In this week's episode we're gonna pick up a bunch of marketplace deals again. We're gonna keep the stuff that we don't have in the collection yet and we're gonna trade off the stuff that we don't need or simply just already have. Well, let's check it out.
Fijn dat je even...
Ja, dat ik wat later...
Ja, fijn. Zo. Ik heb hem hier staan. Kijk.
Ah.
Dus dit is hem. Met de controllers, smeertjes. En de spellen. Maak ze maar even open hoor.
Heb ze gecheckt?
Ja, ik heb ze zelf gecheckt. Maar... Ja, en ik speel zelf niet. Dus hij is voor mijn broer.
Oh, zo.
Dat is geweest.
Hoi.
Lang geleden. Maar en hij speelt Switch. Dus...
Ja, precies. Is wat meer voor kinderen inderdaad.
Ja. Nou ja, en ook makkelijk omdat het mobiel is.
En 2 controllers, hè?
Ja, 2 controllers.
We doen het nog goed?
Voor zover ik weet. Maar mocht er wat zijn, laat het me gewoon eventjes weten.
Ze ratelen niet.
Nou, oké. Goed. Nee, ik weet, jij hebt er denk ik een jaar geleden of zo voor het laatst mee gespeeld. Ja, zo lang? Oké, nou ja, en toen deed hij het. Maar goed, mocht er wat zijn, laat het me even weten. Dan... Ja? Ja, als het goed is. Nee, maar
met 5.
Ja, fijn. Nou, veel plezier ervan.
Ja, dankjewel. Gaat lukken.
Ja, ik doe het even voor jou.
Ga je veel gamen?
Ja.
Gamen?
Nee, niet alleen maar. Ik heb ook nog andere dingen.
Wat gaan jullie
doen.
ermee doen?
Oké, dankjewel.
Hey, fijne avond.
Hetzelfde. And here we have the PlayStation 3 Super Slim, the 500GB version. In total we paid €50 for this deal. We're gonna sell off the PlayStation to Rebuy because they will give us around €80 for it. And the games over here, well, the FIFA games are worth nothing, but Gran Turismo 5, Guitar Hero World Tour and Formula 1 Championship Edition, we're gonna trade off at CEX for in-store credit and we will get around €5. And the 3 games over here, we don't have them yet, so those are keepers. And the first one is Race Driver Grid, and this one has an average value of around €3. And Ferrari Challenge, this one has an average value of around €5. And the last racing game, Formula 1 2012, this one is also worth around €3. Well, and then not to forget the extra controller that we can use for the PlayStation Super Slim over here, because this one is missing a controller, because as you know, people like to abuse controllers, so this one becomes very useful now. Well, that's it for this deal. Now I will show you guys the games that I received from CEX. I've made some online purchases on the website from CEX. I used the in-store credit for that, so that means we've got the games for free, and I want to show you guys which games we've got. The first one is this GameCube game, Dashing the Giant. I've actually ordered 2 of those because, like I told you before, CEX doesn't mention on their website if a game comes with or without a manual. And the first one that I ordered was without manual, but this one is with manual. So I'm really happy to add this one to my collection and I've paid €55 for it. Now the second game that I've received is Crazy Taxi Driver. But this one is in a horrible condition. Look at the cover, man. It even sticks onto the plastic. Now that's really disgusting, man. It's horrible. So I'm gonna return this one and get my in-store credit back. And then the last game that I received from CEX, it's not a GameCube game but a PlayStation 3 game. I've been on the lookout for this game for quite some while now. And it's 3D Dot Game Heroes. It's a pretty expensive game, as you can see, €88. And the European version is worth around this amount, but as you can see, this is the American version, and the American version is worth half of this price. So that's a bit of a bummer, and that's not it, because it's also missing the manual. So I'm not gonna keep it, I'm gonna return it to CEX and get my in-store credit back so I can get the real deal. Okay guys, we're about to pick up an Xbox 360, 2 controllers, bunch of games for only €30. So let's check it out. Hi. Hi. Tot verder. Hi.
Staat allemaal mooi in de tas gedaan?
Ja.
Ik zat je even... Ja, dat is een foto.
Ja, precies.
Wie heel lang niet. Hij is van een. Ik had hem gezamenlijk met een vriend van mij.
Ja.
Dan denk ik 2 jaar niet gebruikt, maar we gingen verhuizen naar deze plek en toen kwam ik weer tegen.
Oh ja.
Ja, ik heb net nog even gekeken.
Heb je de games gecheckt of ze er allemaal...
Ja, alleen ik kon alleen 2 niet terugvinden. Modern Warfare zit er nog in.
Ja.
Alleen FIFA 13 en 15 die kon ik niet vinden.
Oh, dat vind ik dat is niet zo erg.
Nee, toch?
Dat zijn de games die ik het minst...
Ja, Safety zit er in ieder geval in.
Ja.
Modern Warfare 4 zit erin, Assassin's Creed zit erin, nou de rest zit er eigenlijk al mee in en GTA ook. Die heb ik nog het recent gespeeld, maar dat is ook...
Deze GTA?
Zo, ja.
Ja, het blijft leuk.
Ja.
Ik heb 4 onlangs nog gespeeld.
Oh ja? Ja, mooi hè?
Ja.
Hey, er zitten 2 controllers bij.
Ja.
Eentje is nog, is echt nog de...
Wired?
Ja, die is nog wired.
Oh ja.
Ik weet niet precies hoe dat werkt.
Ja.
Of die,
Nee,
en
dit is
de-
gewoon vast een stuk.
en deze is met,
En die is
met
met een
batterijtjes.
batterij.
Ja.
Nou, perfect.
En nou, hij zit erin. Ik heb hem laatst even aangedaan natuurlijk om even te kijken. Hij doet het gewoon, dus neem ik mee. Ja, nou, doen we elkaar even plezier mee.
Ja, zeker. Ik ben er blij mee.
Mooi man.
Voor 3 tientjes, super deal. Here we have it, guys. I think it's a pretty good deal for only 30 bucks. And here we have the small TV that we got for free with the PlayStation 3. I actually expected to be something wrong with it, but it's just working fine, so that's amazing. I'm gonna keep it because it can always become useful, like now when I'm testing a console. And it even comes with a remote. It has different inputs like SCART and 2 HDMI ports, so yeah, pretty cool. Here we have the Xbox 360 that we just picked up, and as you can see, it's working fine. And yeah, I'm sick and tired of CEX sending me away every time with false reasons, so it works. Let's turn on the game. Yeah, baby. Okay, it came with a few games that doesn't have the disc, FIFA 15, FIFA 13, but that doesn't matter, they're worth shit. Saints Row unfortunately only got 1 disc, and SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 is only trading in for like 1 cent, so there's no use to do that. And look at this, guys, Assassin's Creed 3. And like I showed you last week, we have this box, so yeah, we can use it for this, but it's only disc 1, so now we need disc 2. And over here we have 1 manual Banjo-Kazooie, unfortunately no game. And it comes with 1 extra controller, the wired one, which is pretty awesome because this one trades in for 14 euros and this controller needs to go with the console. And over here we have a bunch of games that we're gonna trade in for cash as well. We have FIFA 17, over here we have Army of 2, Assassin's Creed Rogue and Import Tuner. These 4 games, they trade in for 18 euros together, so that's pretty sweet. This one being the most valuable one, this one trades in for 8 bucks. And this stack of games here we're gonna trade in for cash as well. In total we paid 30 euros, and if everything goes the way it should, we're gonna make a 30 euro profit.
Official wired pad. Oké, even kijken. Dan de consoles en wat getest moet worden, de controllers bij elkaar is 51 euro.
Cash.
Cash. Ja. Als je die HDMI-kabel brengt.
Ja, precies. Ja.
Kijk, dan zal ik hem even. En dan hebben wij in totaal 33,60
33,60 cash.
cash.
Ja.
Ja. Ja.
Jongen.
Klantkaartje weer. Die heeft wel getekend worden.
Ja.
Dat is de bon. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60.
Yes. En dan, dan kom ik de rest. Het zal
Dat,
ergens van de week zijn.
Ja, en we gaan gewoon testen. En ik ga ervan uit dat die morgenmiddag al klaar is.
Ja, precies. For now we only got the money for the games that came in this deal. We paid 30 euros in total and we just received 33 euros and 60 cents. So we have already got a small profit on this deal. And they've actually refused 1 game because on the cover it's not visible for which age this game is suitable. well, I think it's just bullshit, but anyways, I will keep it aside. We still made some profit. Now, and hopefully the console and the controllers will pass the test so we can make some more profit. And I noticed that they haven't paid me for a network adapter that I handed in, so I have to go back and collect my money for that as well, which is €7.
Ja, raar. Ik heb alleen die adapter gevonden inderdaad.
Ja, nee, dat is niet om.
Oké, 16.
Ja, top. So now I've only sold the wireless controller for €9 and I also got my money for the adapter, so €16 profit into the pocket. They rejected the wired controller because the back button has an issue, so I'm gonna take it home, I'm gonna solve the problem and bring it back later on. And guess what? Controller fixed, so we have another €20 profit into the pocket. I actually thought this controller would be worth around €14, so €20, that's amazing. And from now on, I'm actually not gonna trade in Xbox 360s anymore because they lowered the price. They now buy them for €11, which is ridiculous because when you trade in a wireless controller, you get €9. So that actually means that the console is only worth $2.
Wow.
Hi, kom voor de... Ja, PlayStation. Kijk, ik had hem hier al even in de zak gedaan. Kijk, dit is hem. Ik heb ook even die HDMI-kabel erbij gedaan.
Ah ja.
Ja, dat is verder hoe ik hem gewoon altijd gebruikt heb.
Ja, top.
Dus hij is helemaal...
En in een rood kleurtje, dat is wel gaaf.
Ja, ja hè?
Ja.
Kijk, hij is wel hier... dit is een beetje
Ja,
beschadigd.
eentje was niet helemaal...
Ja, ja. Maar ze doen het wel gewoon hoor. Dus,
oké, top.
qua spelen zeg maar merk je het niet.
Nee, precies.
Dus verder... Oké, daar gaat open.
Oh ja.
Ja, verder gewoon alles zit erbij.
Je had niet meer games, hè?
Nee. Nee, ik had wel een oude FIFA nog, maar dat heb ik weggedaan. Dat was,
Nee, dat is ook niks.
dat was echt een hele oude, weet je wel. Ja.
Precies.
Maar bijvoorbeeld die games zijn niet zo duur ook nu meer, volgens mij.
Nee, klopt.
Nou, dus verder top. Ja, wij gebruiken hem ook voor Netflix, weet je wel. Al met dat soort dingen. Dus dat, maar nou hebben we even een, hoe heet het? Zo'n ander kassie. Nee, verder is hij gewoon top hoor, dus dat...
Nou, perfect.
Nou, helemaal top man.
40 voor jou.
Ja. En deze voor jou, hè?
Ja. Top.
Nou,
Thanks.
veel plezier ermee.
Ja,
Vergeet
dankjewel.
je telefoon niet.
Nee.
Hè? Hoi hoi.
And here we have it guys, the PlayStation 3 Super Slim, the red edition. As you can see, it comes with these two controllers. It's working fine, so that's awesome. And the console itself, it's in a great condition. And it has very little optical wear, so that's fabulous. And at this point, I actually don't know if I'm gonna keep it or sell it. And the reason is because these two controllers here, they have been abused badly. Look at this, guys. Why in the freak's name you would treat your stuff like this? This guy really needs some angry management. Or do you think it just dropped? And look at this controller, man. This one is falling apart as well. The whole backside is cracked, man. That's not a coincidence. Now, and if these two controllers would not have been abused like this, we could have made a sweet profit because CEX buys this thing for €80. And with only one controller, CEX buys it for €49. So that's only a €9 profit. And the console itself without controllers is worth zip. We get nothing, nada, niente, nopo, empty pocket. So I already made up my mind, this Red Devil will stay in the collection. Well guys, here you have it, another awesome game hunting episode from the Netherlands. We made some profit and with that profit we bought a PlayStation 3 Super Slim Red Edition with two badly abused controllers. But you know, who cares? And you know, the profit, it's just money that we made for free. So I actually don't mind, you know, that the controllers are in bad shape. I really love the Red Edition, so I'm gonna keep it. It stands here pretty nice on the shelf. Now, we also brought back a few games to CEX because I didn't want them for my collection. So we got back in-store credit, which is around €104 that we can spend on GameCube games later on. Now, and as always, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. If you enjoyed watching the video, then please by all means hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then now it's a great time to do so. And as always, I hope to see you guys on the next.
Doei.